New at 6, from long wait times to a 911 hang-up. Tonight, we continue our investigation into Virginia Beach 911 after two people contacted us saying they had trouble getting a prompt answer. But we found an even bigger problem after one phone call ended with the line disconnected. We asked questions, and now the city is taking internal action. In Virginia Beach, callers to 911 wait an average of 23 seconds.
All right, we're leaving 55th Street. I'll meet you up near Alaskan Road.
For Daniel Gray, every second counted when he found his mom having a medical emergency.
It's tough thinking that, when there's a life or death situation, you're going to be put on hold.
Only 8 911 call takers were working the phones that afternoon on Sunday, July 30th. At the same time Daniel called, dispatchers were taking 7 other high-priority calls, including a heart attack on the beach, a serious car crash, and a fight in progress.
Next thing I do is call 911, and I'm put on hold. And while that's happening, she stopped breathing.
Daniel's call log shows 4 calls to 911. When he was put on hold, he would hang up and try again. But there was an even bigger issue once he got someone on the line.
As soon as I started saying my address, I got hung up on towards the end of my address.
This internal incident report confirms that at 12:49, the line between Daniel and 911 was disconnected. The fire department was on scene within 5 minutes, but Gray's mother died from a widowmaker heart attack. Jada Lee, the director of Virginia Beach Emergency Communications and Citizen Services, reviewed the call.
I do not have an answer as to how the line got disconnected, but we can definitely get you one.
Since our interview, Jada Lee's IT team performed test calls to recreate the disconnection incident, but says they could not conclusively determine who hung up on whom. We've since learned the city of Virginia Beach looked further into what happened during Gray's 911 call and found a discrepancy. A spokesperson says since our interview, it was regretfully discovered that appropriate procedures were not followed, adding, "We expect all of our dispatchers to follow protocol and are committed to appropriate training and accountability of all of our employees."
I'm hoping that, they're just short-staffed, that as soon as they heard of the situation, they dealt with it and then moved on to the next person.
Moving on is what dispatchers are trained to do, but low pay hurts recruiting new ones and high stress hurts retaining the good ones. Only about 6% of people who enter this profession retire from it. Jada Lee, who started her career as a Virginia Beach dispatcher 31 years ago, knows what people expect when they call 911.
We don't want anyone to ever feel like they are not going to get the help that they need. We recognize, that when somebody calls 911, they expect somebody to answer right away. And we want to be able to do that for them.
As for the city's investigation into the 911 call disconnect, a city spokesperson says they're handling it with human resources as a personnel matter. Meanwhile, the city is upgrading its 911 technology in January and working to train more people. I want to hear about your experience with 911, no matter your city. If you have a tip, just email investigate@13newsnow.com or reach out to me on Facebook.